It's Monday, not Sunday. The last couple weeks, man, they've been rough. Okay, so I haven't done this yet. Oh, okay. Shit. What do I want to do? I don't have a new marker. This is not how I wanted to start this week off. Okay, let's just back this up. Screw it. We're gonna put it all together. We're gonna do this whole thing. This is gonna be chatty. Buckle up, Buttercup. Oh, dang. Okay, so let me just recap last week real quick. I may have to put timestamps on this one. This is what last week looked like. It was awesome. I did a really great job. I talked about my migraines when I did my midweek that you saw on Sunday. It was kind of different for me, the last two videos. But I really focused on writing stuff down and just kind of tracking, it was so bad, how do I feel? I started to feel much better and got a lot of stuff done and just had a really good, weekend. However, it was a busy weekend, and that's okay. I've trying to work on the whole, I need a life outside of all the work I do, but yet I need time to sleep and listen to myself. I don't know. Anyway, we went out with friends. I haven't filled that in. I think I will. I probably will go back. This will be my memories page. I'm going to look right now and see if we can find, guys. This is my favorite thing because it has a zipper, so it keeps dust and stuff out. And I keep it by my desk. Is this actual vellum? Yeah, I want the sticker side. I wonder if I have October in here. Oh, I do. That'll work. We're good. Okay, we're in. Anyway, I was saying this is a 31. Do you guys remember 31 bags? If you remember 31 bags, I sold them. When did I do that? 10 years ago? 12 years ago? Yeah. I have always been obsessed with bags, and I was at a scrapbook thing. Wow, I'm gonna really date it here. I was at a scrapbook thing, and one of the lady was selling bags, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, if I signed up and had my initial party, I got a bunch of free bags or a bunch of bags for a really good deal. So I called my mom and I'm like, we have a party for me. And she's like, who are you? Because that was not my thing. And I was like, okay, just answer the question. Will you have a party for me? And my mother said, yes, of course she would. She loves me. So, yeah, I hosted a 31 party. And then, of course, because I just have super supportive and loving people in my life, my mother's friends and my friends were like, well, we'll have a party for you. I'll have a party for you. And I'm like, that wasn't my plan. My plan was to have one party, get my free shit, and walk away. I sold bags for 3 years. 3 years? Something like that. That's a little tight. I think I have to trim a little off. I think I'm going to trim it off here because this is already kind of cut off. So I'm going to trim a quarter. I think I'm going to do a 1/4 of an inch just to be safe. Anyway, yeah. So that was one of my things as a consultant that I got to keep, and I still love it. There's a few bags I use. My mail bags that I use. If you follow my Tyrion Instagram, I always post mail pictures, holding my mail. I try to go to the mail post office, or I should say, I try to send Ross several times a week. But every now and then I ship a big quantity and I have to have a bag, and I love the 31 bags for that. Anyway, that was a little, I cut too much off. It's fine. It'll look fine. We've had this conversation before. Okay. Too busy yapping. So yeah, that was a fun little side rant story time thing. Amy sold bags. I stopped selling them after 3 or 4 years. I might have kept up for 4 years, but I definitely died out. They actually, I will tell you, that was one of the first places was a consultant meeting. I can't remember what they called them. I think they were just consultant meetings, whatever. That was one of the first times I had heard a lot of manifesting talk, and I was like so cynical. And I was like, okay, this sounds like a bunch of hogwash. So I was like, whatever. And I was like, I think we were getting ready to move. And I was like, okay, you know what? I want enough shows. Like, I'm manifesting the fact that I have enough shows and sell enough products that I earn enough in commission to pay for the move. And I did. It was a crazy month. I made more than I did at my job. It was pretty great. It paid for our move. It allowed us to have a little bit of freedom, and it was good. Anyway, that's the first time I really heard about manifesting and actually kind of made it happen. It was interesting. That's an interesting side rant. We're full of side rants today. Okay, stop, pause. I love these colors. I wanted October to be full on Halloween. I am 100% not ready for it to be full on Halloween, but I wanted it to be full on Halloween. Also, I pulled out a sheet of stickers, and I think I put them in here. So I watercolored this out, and then I did come in here. I did draw this out off camera because lines. I've talked about it how many times, but I also wanted to just be ready to go. And then I was like, I'm going to draw this out so that I can start today. This my meds worked so good. But I also wanted to start because I wanted this to be I want to do a day per page here. I'm failing already, but it's okay because I think I'm going to come in and do a little backfilling because I'm like, crap. We got home super late. Not super late. We got home later than I think I wanted to last night, but at the same time, I don't care. I was out with my friends, and we just went to dinner, and we met halfway, and it was nice, and we chatted. We talked about the crazy things happening around us today and all the things, and it was a really nice dinner. So it was worth it. This is crooked, and I'm going to let it go. So this is Coffee Monster Co.'s, the time you see this video, the video before this, which I will link. Yes, I'm trying to think if that's how it's going to post, and that's how it's going to post. I just swatched a bunch of new washi from Coffee Monster Co. and kind of did a flip through my washi. So that video is linked. This, I was looking for a skinny one to go with it, and I found Every Minute of Stories little books washi, and I was like, oh, that goes really well with this. I'm going to tell you, I love that their styles are similar enough, and a lot of times their color palettes are similar enough that I can mix and match with this. I do love that. Okay, I like it. So I have another problem. Oh, God. Problems just keep coming. So we're gonna do, what was I using? These ones. Where are those? I think they're in here. Okay, I need those. These are so I don't have any September or October, so I'm gonna have to have Ross cut those for me. Do I have the days of the month? You know what? I know I need my folder. I clearly was not ready to sit down and do this today. But it's fine. Where's my purple folder? So I need my October. There's my Mondays. Awesome. It's my last one. Oh, and I used these ones. I was going to use the bigger ones. I'm going to stick these in here. I'm not going to use those. But I will need that for my tabs. I'm going to pull that out. Okay, let's do this. I spent too much time today doom scrolling this evening. And that is a problem. I just sometimes, and it's really bad. When I have a migraine, it's very different. Like, I will talk about that today. So, yeah. You guys, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's brought on these last 2 weeks of week and a half, whatever, of garbage. I am not here for the garbage of migraines. I'm just not. However, today's migraine, I went to work and I was like, oh, I don't think this is so good. I was like, okay. And I am very good about carrying my meds with me. And I was like, I waited a little while just to see if it was gonna go full migraine. And I started to get the like, okay, yep, I think we're going. So I'm like, let me preempt this. And I took my medicine and I cut it off, which is great. I don't know if I didn't do that last week or if it just decided to be a tsunami of a migraine and be like, meds? Hold my beer. So I was very excited that my meds worked today. The only problem is they worked and I definitely got the hangover after effects. I still have them. Like, I feel myself missing words. It's the worst feeling. So yeah, but they worked. That was what mattered to me the most, more than anything. Come on, cute little number 12. Oh, so yeah, that was good. That was very good. Let's talk about, while I'm finishing these up. Am I gonna do that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk about 2026. Guys, I'm not ready. I normally, when I'm setting up October, I'm like, oh yeah, I've started to like do this or do that, or I bought this and I've got this ready and I'm doing this, and I'm literally like, I think I'm staying in a pocket. I think I'm going to a B6 for work. I think I got a lot of thinking, but I don't know what the hell I'm actually doing. It's a little ridiculous. But I mean, it'll be an interesting ride, I guess. I would say I'm about 85% sure that I'm staying in my pocket. I have an A6 Lymphology ready to go. And I think I'm going to use a B6ology for work. I'll have to show you guys. I'll have to do an update. I'll do an updated video. I did a little sketching in my B6 that I currently have. And I did a little sketching, and I think it'll work really good for my work journal. And I will show the setup because I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to draw that out along with bottoms, so I'm going to put that there. I will explain that in a minute. I'm going to take this, I'm not going to throw that away yet. October's going to go there, but I'm thinking about putting some of my Halloween washi I have down. I just haven't quite figured that out. Let's go ahead and do, I want to do paydays. Just real quick with those. Also, let's do cupcakes. I'm just doing, I'll use these. These will work. So I get paid on the 10th and the 24th. Okay. And then October. Is it the 18th or is it the 19th? Shoot. What day is it? I think it's the 18th, and then Sam is the 19th. October 18th is why. Okay. Yeah. My littlest nephew is the 18th of October, and my niece's really good friend had her son on the 19th, literally hours apart. So I just had a moment of like, shoot. And then my friend Tammy is the 15th. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I'll figure that out and come back if I have to. Okay. That is good stuff. And 22nd is our wedding anniversary. And let me grab my purple highlighter. I have taken this week off. Not sure what we're doing. I think I'm going to go hang out with my mom for a day because I should. And then I'm also, I don't know how to mark this. I think I'm going to mark it like a corner. I bought tickets to see, that's where the star is going. I bought tickets to the Life of a Showgirl premiere, whatever. Ross is going. Guys, there will be video. Ross is going. 3 p.m. I did the 3 p.m. I took time off of work. Life of a Showgirl. Okay. Cool. That's a good look. I want to put my washi in here. So I did come back for September and put washi. And I think I want to use, I'm going to use this one and maybe the big one. I think I'm going to use Coffee Monster Co. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because it's kind of the perfect side there. And then what I was thinking about doing, I'm not sure I actually want to do it, was putting this one up here and then putting the October over it. But I think instead I'm going to take the bows and do this. There we go. And then do October. So it's still easy to see. I love it. I love it. Okay. Moving on. I'm not filling these out yet. However, I am going to, I did this last time. I'm leaving the orange again, but I'm gonna come in with purple. So if I do this, okay, so I'm gonna start this off with dishes. And I'm gonna actually mark that one off. This one will be reading. Post office, and we did post office today. Okay. Vacuum and activities. Vacuum. I have to tell you guys, I need to vacuum the house really bad. I did not get my activity. I came close. I'm going to give myself like half credit because I came close, but I don't want to give myself like 3/4. I want to know that it was open. Anyway, vacuuming. I told Ross, my Black Friday wish list is a Roomba, so I'm going to see what I can find. I don't know what I'm putting here. Just also, I want a purple tab for October. I didn't think I had one for a minute. Okay. I was talking about 2026. One of the other things for 2026 that I just feel like I should mention is the fact that I want to dive back into my traveler's notebook in like an artistic side of things. I want it to be I want it to be more of a journal art kind of thing. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, that's the other side of this. Let me do this. Let me put 30 on here. I'm going to dig out I'm going to show you the size difference. So I have these in a lot of different sizes, but you can see the difference in 30. So for October, because I want to do one page, I'm going to go back to the bigger numbers. We'll see how it goes. Here, let me go back to here. Let's go. These I all need. Let's do the dates. I always say when I set up my monthly and then do my weekly in the same time that it feels very repetitive that first week, and yeah, I'm feeling that right now. Also, I don't have October stickers. I'm a little annoyed there weren't any for me to steal. Shoplift. Okay. Come on. So my October washi is a combination of Coffee Monster Co., Every Minute a Story, which this one's going to be cute. And then, is there another one? I feel like there's another one. There is. Oh, the Coffee Monster Co. Neighborhood one. I have another roll. That's a treasure. I know it's a treasure. You don't have to tell me. No, you can't have it. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah. Yep. That's where I'm at. Okay, so tomorrow is the 30th. Oh, that's my brother's birthday. That is my niece's birthday. That's the birthday one. So I am work from home Thursday and Friday. And, oh, nope. Yep. And I got a mark in here that I'm taking a partial PTO day at the office. I was at the office today. Probably the reason I have a migraine. I really don't think it's the full. I think it might be part of the reason, but I don't think it's the full reason. So I'm paying attention and trying to figure things out. It's not going well. I went this week. I think I still need to foil these. But then when I lay it down, I really like the black. I don't know. I do want to put my deposit sticker in here. I don't know what it is, but we're going to put it in there anyway. Okay. These go back in here. I'm going to go away. Okay. So, I think that's good for right now. I had planned for it to be more, but here we are. And I did get this done, so that makes me happy. Yeah. I don't know if I can get more than October in here. I think I'm going to have to count out some pages in the next day or so to see where this hits. If I can't, if it ends in October, if I can get November in cool, then for December, I may deviate and go completely rogue for the month of December. I have mixed feelings about that because I do like to keep things, I like to keep years together, but I'm kind of willing to break the rules. Can I do one of these here? Oh, I'm doing this one here. These are my Halloween stickers. And then I'm going to do the moon up here. That's cute. Okay, cool. That's fun. What a great way to start October. Anyway, needed to use those. Okay, a couple things. I replaced this cover with one of my cards that I just got redone. And I had to cut it down a little, but I think it looks cute. I actually went and looked to see if I could get this without the stars. As much as I love the stars, I'm like, I think I would love to see my journal card more. And I couldn't find it. With the snaps, I couldn't find it. So, whatever. Other thing, I got the Coffee Monster Co.'s it was their pre-order. So, it finally came. I'm in the States. We had the whole tariff shipping mess. I got the pink one, which is slightly bigger than this one. And it has the outside pocket and it has the inside pocket. Now I'm kind of like, ooh, but it's pink. And I really do prefer the blue. I just think this is going to get dirty. I think maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm going to use it and just wing it. Go for it, whatever. And then I did get their big one too. I don't know how on camera that is. The one that has the spot for straps. And I'm so excited because I'm going to try and condense all of my everyday weekly planner stuff in here. And maybe it's this inside here kind of thing. I don't know. I haven't figured that out. But that's kind of on my list to play with this weekend if I have time. I don't know. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed this half plan with me. Kind of a full plan with me. I don't even know. We're hoping to starve these off and see if everything gets better. Till next time, remember to be kind. And I hope you have a good week. I hope the rest of my week stays migraine free. And I'll see you next time.